Welcome to another stream. Today we try to keep pushing this rogue to level 100. I also saw that the new patch, and they look pretty well for doing a flurry build. That flurry sounds like better. They just buff it overall, the damage of flurry by 10%. So right now this flurry is at 30,000 for 3 combo points. This one will be at 44. So by 10%, we're buffing this probably by 3,000 damage. Correct. And then if we hit a burnable enemy, we will not only make every enemy burnable, but it will also do 20% more multiplicative damage. So that's actually crazy. You will be able to heal. And if you go with this one, you will be able to stun enemies. If you evade through enemies, and then you hit flurry, you will be able to stun them for 2.5 seconds. Sorry. And then you will do 30% increased damage with that skill. So what I mean is, like, you evade through enemies, you use flurry, you will do 30% more damage for that one hit, and you'll stun enemies for 2.5 seconds. If you pair these with the retribution aspect that also got buff, that would be a pretty insane build. It only requires a little more interaction. These two got buff, the speed and the frames. What it means that the arrow will just travel faster. As we're getting across dodge, we'll probably be able to use these two skills more. You would not require to use these unless you're going for the close quarter combat passive, which was not buff. I guess they don't want to see a buff. I wouldn't mind if they bring back these to like 20%. I don't know what probably they could do about it. I know they say that there's gonna be more class changes for season 4. They're like probably reserving a lot. Let me see here. Let me see if I can show this one. So as a TLDR for these patch notes, basically they were just covering that we're getting 6 vampires powers back. Our curse dodge, which I guess it was rework with the prey on the weak, and now it not only curse enemies, but they will make him burnable. They will store the souls. There was a saying, if you use like certain skills, you will release like all the stored souls and you will do a lot of damage. It was really huge. I guess I just leave it down to 50%. It's not bad. Something else that you can do with the skill. Metamorphosis, pretty good for getting unstoppable. It can work pretty well with T-Bow's will if you wanna use it. It's not a bad pants, not too much defensive side, but it's there. Pretty much what this is really good if like getting unstoppable if you get into a CC situation. Blood boiling, pretty good for overpower builds. Hectic, this is really nice for like hungry cooldown builds. It will bring it down by 4 seconds. Undying, really good for probably any build to just keep up with the healings. You have 2% up to 2% life on skill use. You put on the necklace, that will go to 3 seconds. We got Moonrise back. Pretty good for particularly any build, as you're getting attack speed and movement speed for 10 seconds. But it's better for basic skill builds. We're getting a buff to, well, it's not a buff. It will show the buff in the bar for starless skill skies. Sorry. We're getting a buff to Penitence Grave. It's pretty nice. Monster Embrace. I'm sure nobody uses this. Probably it's good for leveling up, but nothing more. The Tassel of the Down Sky getting a buff. It's really not a good pants either. Some buff to like some legendary aspect, Inner Calm, Retributions. Really good for any build that can stun enemies, because it will now do 25% multiplicative damage, which is really crazy. Starlight is another aspect, a resource aspect that will give you resources back as much as you heal. It was brought down a bit. I wish I'd bring it down even more. Not every build can heal a lot, so I'm not sure if somebody will be using this. A bunch of like buff to all the pretty much basic skill of the barbarian. They touched a few passive for all the skills. The Paragon board was touched a bit too. A few legendary aspects too. The Gores was kinda bring it back for the Whirlwind. Druid also got a lot of buff to basic skills. Wolf was increased, but not really by a lot. The passive damage will increase it by 30%. I'm not sure. It will have to be tested by somebody. Quick Shift is actually pretty nice. If you don't want to be in a werewolf or bear form all the time, whatever skill that Quick Shift for you is gonna do increased damage. Pretty much the same. The Store Companions build that uses this unique got buffed. Necromancer got buff all around for the minions. That will probably bring this up quite a bit. Not sure where exactly it is. I guess it's gonna be better. Block Surge got a huge increase here. This Nova damage increase is crazy. Severe got another buff. This is a really underused skill. In my opinion, was really good. For it would not outperform like bone skills, but it was good, and it got buff at the beginning of season 3, and now it got buff again. This enhanced severe got buff too. The vulnerable duration was increased, which is nice. Blight was buffed to corpse explosions. Damage was increased. So everybody goes, I guess, is instead of the shadow portion, they go actually for the explosions. A bunch of passes. So basically, the Necros getting movement speed. There's a couple Paragon Glyph with change. Legendary aspect too. The Sorcerer I didn't think it received too many buffers. Probably some buffers to like armor duration. Not really huge. Fire skills got a few buffers, even more Incinerate. 2 Paragon Glyph was actually buff. The Rogue, which is probably the most class that I actually play, got a few interesting buff. Hair Seekers and Forceful Arrows, which buff basic skill, got a attack speed buff. And what it means here by the interrupt frames is how the skill travels and how it shows. It got lower, which you're gonna see that the arrow is gonna travel faster. Flurry got like an initial damage buff, and also the 2 passive, they will change how they work. So you're gonna be doing 20% multiplicative damage to burnable enemies, and it will also make all enemies burnable. So they keep that pushing in. Advanced Flurry it's now gonna do even better. If you evade through an enemy, you're gonna do 30% multiplicative damage for that attack, and you stun enemies. You can pair this pretty well with the retribution aspect. Rapid fire got a buff, ring of arrow got a buff, precision got another buff. They brought down the stacks required. This is crazy. Infusion glyph got a buff. I don't think half more seconds gonna do better. Probably 2 seconds will be really nice to consider if you're using multiple augments. Encycle Blades, which is for the flurry, got a buff. 7% damage buff. This is the most interesting aspect for Barrage, that got a huge buff. I can probably see a lot more of Barrage build runs. Child Slicer got a huge buff. This is the aspect that when you dash, it will spawn a clone at your location, which will also dash. 200 to 300% more damage. It sounds interesting. Not sure how much it will mean, but maybe it's considerable to be able to use it. Eagle Horn got increased damage. Iron Discards got increased damage. I was already planning to do a death trap build using it because it's not really that bad. It has maximum life, damage reduction, and now the aspect is gonna do even more damage. This is the ring that we got for the Season of the Malignant. Cooldown to summon Child Decoy, reduce it from 12 seconds to 10. This should probably reduce it more. Child Decoy damage got increased. Okay, that could be interesting to pair this with a lot of critical strike damage to see when the explode it will crit. Overall, the Seneschal got some adjustments, bunch of buff fixes. One is really important for the rogue is a precision one. There was a really weird interaction between precision and weapon mastery. That the more, I think if you put one more point after 3 points, like if you got a passive to weapon mastery on the necklace, it was doing a lot of damage. There was something wrong going there. People were hitting for like, they were one-shotting Duriel. Basically, they were hitting 400 millions. I guess that was fixed. Bunch of more fixes for different stuff that you can check it out on the page. I will leave a link on my video description so you guys can check it out. Thank you so much for dropping on my videos. Really appreciate it as always. I always stream on Twitch around 10 to 11 p.m. If you guys can drop over there and give me a follow, it will be appreciated. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day. All right, let's get this going. These allergies are gonna kill me one day. Every start of the spring is always the same. It's almost ending. Not sure if I should get a 3 Whisper or I should go directly to keep leveling up. Poison Breaker, Monster Poison Resist, that's crap.
First Carlo, now Leah. There's something out there killing us and no one will do anything.
I don't think Armor Break is a huge deal. Let's do this one. See if we can farm some gear. I would love to find a good necklace, which I don't have. I'm planning to make a Flurry Death Trap build. Sounds fun.
Don't have enough energy. I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
I'm eager to see PTR for season 4. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit bored about this season. There's really nothing much to do. They're probably not gonna show us everything in PTR, but at least we will be able to see atomization and a few more stuff. We're not gonna see the team of the season. That's probably something that they will reserve.
I'm not ready yet.
It's fine. We don't need to see the team of the season. We actually need to see is the content of the season. They will definitely bring something back like AOC type. They already hinted about it.
Energy.
I just don't know if that will be the only content that will be returning back as an endgame content. It will be pretty sad. So that's why I was wishing that they brought back this season, something like that. So they were forced to do something else for season 4. So we will see if that will be the only thing that they're gonna be doing.
I'm not ready yet.
I really want to see a better optimization.
Don't have
There's so much crap on these on these stats. But they say that they had like a scope for what they wanted to do, and they were far beyond that. That's what they say. I'm not sure what if that means that they did more than we expected. I would love to see item power be removed
ready yet.
from the items, because I feel like item power just breaks the items, that like the diversity of the items, you know. So you're able to, like, if you find a good piece of whatever, like being under level, you can improve it and bring it to you until you actually find something better. You know, you can be level 70 and that piece will be relevant to you.
Don't have enough energy.
That would be a really good optimization. I don't know what they did. I don't know if we're gonna see some type of crafting, some type of improving items. They did mention one time that they want to do it. They want to see sorry, they want to see items like following you, that they just not that, for example, you get one item and that's not the like the end of the story of that item. So nobody knows. A few streamers that actually have seen optimization, that was a lot of months ago. They have not seen it again. They will probably not see it again until we actually get PTR. I'm also not sure how PTR, how much they're gonna show of optimization. We actually getting but I just think if we're getting like a crafted season, they'll probably want to test it and adjust it before the season starts. So if that's coming, we should probably be able to see on PTR.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
I'm sorry, I'm just
I'm not ready yet.
thick with these allergies.
I need more time.
They talk nothing about the colors of power. I hope that is coming. It will be pretty sad if we don't see it. Not sure why they just don't talk about it. Like they don't say it. They don't have to say what they did, but at least say, "Don't worry, colors of power is coming." That's it.
I need more energy. I'm not ready yet.
I always go up to the bottom, but I guess if I have to start going up.
I don't have enough energy.
Who's the one that had the freaking super? Oh, that guy, he's dying already.
I need more time.
I need to test because if we're doing pretty well on these high tiers, we can switch and use
I'm carrying too much.
flash of adrenaline. I would love to see that you're able to change the implices of this item, which is the damage to close enemies for whatever you like. You know, what that means is that whatever item you get, you know, if it's good, you don't have to be looking for like a dagger or a sword for that crit damage. I'm eager to see the freaking optimization on PTR. I want to know what the fuck they did. Okay, we need these aspects for the dead trap build. This dagger is actually not bad. You can send the same from this sword. Yes, let's go back to Diablo content. Hey, welcome in, Kay, how you doing, brother? Ain't gonna watch your last Evo game. Damn, man. That broke my heart. Oh, shit. Ultimate skill damage. Oh, I like this. The core skill damage is low, but this is really good for the dead trap build. But I don't want a mistress last epoch. My mistress is Diablo 4. I feel it. I was just switching around, to get a break from Diablo 4. I love this game. I just need a break sometimes, because if there's nothing good on the game, you get bored. Come on. Fair. Hey, brother, I'm not gonna leave Diablo 4. Even less that supposedly Season 4 is so promising. If it was made by the same team that did Season 2, I can see that working. Okay, this crossbow will be good for that build. Okay, we need this aspect. Do I have this aspect? Let me see. I have one. We can keep another one. What do you think about the campfire chat? So does it look exciting? I mean, they did a really good job of exciting people. That's actually something that I cannot deny. They hinted about many things that we actually expecting. They talk about the Nightmare Dungeons rework. Not sure how deep that reward's gonna be, but they say that they adjusted how Nightmare Dungeons work.
I'm not ready yet.
I mean, atomization is huge. They say PTR was, I mean, for me, they nail it. Oh, it's close. Okay. For me, they nail it with PTR. I used to do PTR for Diablo 3, and that was really excellent. I wish they put AOC back. It was easier glyph. AOC is already coming. They already say it without saying it. Joe said that they are focusing on a lot of in-game content, so that's already telling you that it's coming. My concern is that will they put more content in the game for Season 4, or they just gonna put AOC back and they just gonna call it the day? Like, hey, go take AOC and that's it. That's why I would have loved to see AOC back now, because that will force them to put something else. So at that point, we have to see. I don't know. I don't know what the team for Season 4 will be. You will not see on PTR. I'm sorry. You will not see what the Season 4 is about on PTR. They don't need to show it to you. They'll probably not even talk about it. They will talk about it, my wild guess, at the beginning of April. The first week, they'll probably do it like a campfire just for Season 4. But it's fine, man. I'm not too worried about what Season 4 is. I'm worried about what Season 4 brings. Because the team will be... The team of Season 4 can be excellent, but if the execution of the scene, of the content is not good, it's not gonna bring people back.
I'm not ready yet.
I don't know if they're gonna put some crafting on the system. Yeah, like sorry, this season, the theme of the season, like the Seneschal, I don't mind the Seneschal, but just making the whole season just about the Seneschal is not good. There's nothing on the Seneschal that powers you up. maybe a couple tuning stone that works with you, give you a little more crit chance or whatever, but overall, this is not for you. This is like a companion, like a mercenary, something like that, to like complement your game, but not to make you powerful. That's why people love it season 2 with the vampire powers. Oh, they put it here. You know, because the vampire power were actually for you.
I need more time.
Sorry, Jesus. What the fuck?
I'm not ready yet.
True, those vampire powers are game changer. Yeah, like they were fun to level up. You know, it actually make you grind for them. The Blow was fun. It was not hard. It was I like the theme about Blow Harvest. You have like your little interface for those vampire powers, which is pretty nice. I wish they have brought the vampire powers like that. I just think Blizzard doesn't think about what they do. And you probably ask you didn't like the vampire powers, and no, it's not that I didn't like what they brought back, it's how they brought it back. For example, if the vampire powers had something here or here that has like something like this to allow you to put the powers, right? Let's just say you can only put 2, but you have to level them up, and you can only unlock it on tier 4. What that means is that that's something else to do, because finding an aspect is not something else to do. Finding an aspect is just being lucky. And for season 4, if they actually bring item Codes of Power rework, you only need to find it one time for all, and you will have the power forever. So that's already not giving you something else to do. So that's why I think like Blizzard fuck it up again. They just don't think about it. You know, you don't have to put a grindy as it was on season 2, right? But fuck, man, just put something to grind for. I like through not much we could do with the aspect. Correct, there's nothing else. You just you know, you just have to be lucky to find a good role of the aspect. You know, that is actually good. That's it. Putting those in will just change our build. Yeah, I mean, Moonrise is good because in my opinion, Moonrise works with everything. It gives you attack speed and movement speed, which is pretty good for any build. And if you're based in like a basic attack build like Stoneclaw, Arlash, it's even better for you, right? So Moonrise was a good choice. Hectic, people never like a Hectic, but they increase the amount of cooldown that you get. 4 seconds. 4 seconds cooldown is huge for any build that is power hungry. That's already insane. That power is good. You get a Curse Touch. A Curse Touch is good because now they reworked it and they pair it together with Prey on the Weak. I just wish they, instead of adding the Store Souls, the one that when you like use a defensive skill, it releases all the Store Souls. I miss Hemomancy, so best for farming this Hell Tide. I mean, yes, but that's something that they don't like because you're gonna kill everything too fast. So I never expected they to bring that back. A Curse Touch would be nice if instead of putting the Store Soul damage, they put damage to burnable enemies. Right? When the enemy is burnable, you do 4 to 8% more damage to them. That would be better. That's another thing that they did not saw about it. We get Blood Boil. I don't think Blood Boil is bad. It's good for an overpowered build. I just think they could have changed how it works. Instead of just being any skill that will overpower, they could have put your core skills will overpower or your master skills, so it give a chance to a sorcerer to use it. Again, they just didn't think about it. So overall, the vampire powers are good. I just feel they could be, a couple of them could be better. I'm gonna use Undying. Undying is good. People say that it got nerfed, but the problem is that it didn't go nerfed. It will depend where you put Undying. Undying is 2 seconds, 2% healing. But if you put Undying here, it will be 3 seconds. That's why they lower it, because if you put it here, you will get 4.5% healing. I don't use Blood Boil on my bar last season, but I guess I need new boots that reduce evade for that metamorphosis. Yeah, I don't know why they added the cooldown. I don't know. I guess for people to not spam it. Maybe I can see that. I don't know, man. Sometimes I have done things as a developer, as a coder. I have put certain restrictions so it doesn't like overload a server, for example, because people will abuse of it. Maybe that was their thought about it, so people just know like they get a boot that have evades and they just keep evading and getting unstoppable on resources, right? So maybe, right? So the spamming, that's why they saw about it. And maybe, you know, for my opinion, maybe for like different seasons to come, there will be different powers. They don't want to like metamorphosis will overlap any other power. Metamorphosis is gonna be good, but it's not gonna be the best. That's their thought about it. So I'm not too upset about it. You know, 5 seconds cooldown is probably like having another a juggernaut on you. Thing is just to extend your unstoppable so you don't get resources with T-Vows. Correct. I mean, just think about it. You're gonna be correct. I mean that's actually accurate, because you're gonna be unstoppable for 2.5 seconds. And when you leave unstoppable, you're gonna get the T-Vows will damage buff for 4 seconds or more, if I'm not wrong. So if you get an aspect with 5 seconds cooldown, you will be having the damage buff the whole duration. It's never gonna fall for you, but you cannot abuse the resource part of the aspect of the T-Vows will. You cannot abuse it. That's actually good what you should say.
I'm not ready yet.
What I'm happy about is a curse dodge. And why I cannot, oh, I was not pressing the correct key. I was like, what the fuck? What I'm really happy about is Undying. Undying is huge for the rogue. I'm happy about a curse dodge, because with a curse dodge I can use this. I like this skill. But this skill doesn't make enemies vulnerable. Now it will make enemies vulnerable through that aspect. It's still decided if Wind Striker or Ghost Walker is worth the trade, so to believe it or not, I always think that for movement speed, a slaughter aspect is better. The slaughter aspect will give you 20% flat movement speed. If you are not damaged it. If you're damaged it has a 2 seconds cooldown, right? So you say, well, but the slaughter aspect is then not good. I mean, maybe it's not good for when you're fighting, but when you're fighting, you're really not moving too much most of the time. But it's really good when you're open, like in the open world, and you're in town. You know, you have that buff to movement speed.
I need more time.
I feel like the slaughter aspect is really underlooked. People don't like it, and I think it's really powerful. And if you put on the necklace, for example, you only have 1.5 seconds cooldown. They're putting me slow right now, and that's really upsetting.
I'm not ready yet.
It is good, but it's very conditional. I mean, the only conditional that it has is that you cannot be damaged. That's the only condition that it has.
I need more time.
And for example, I'm fighting right now. I'm fighting all these enemies, right? I'm not moving too much, so I don't see why I should be running faster,
I'm not ready yet.
right? So right now I'm not damaged yet. Probably around this point I will have the buff again, and I will be running 20% faster. Well, if you use the Ghost Walker or the Wind Striker, it's conditional even more because you have to either do a critical damage to an enemy or just be unstoppable. Maybe the Ghost Walker will work better with Metamorphosis. Probably it's not gonna be bad. You know, it's gonna be decent. But you need two aspects. You need Metamorphosis aspect and then you need the Ghost Walker aspect. Come on.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Thousand ball, thousand barb, I lure. I'm all first, then kill and pile up. Probably only good when you're struggling with resources. Like what, the Metamorphosis aspect? I mean, the problem with Metamorphosis, and people don't think too much about it, is like you're losing a lot of damage reduction on your pants because you're probably going all in with damage, and that damage reduction that you're losing in some tank is really important if you want to do high tier content, you know. And having more damage is not always good. For example, this build that I'm doing is not hitting too crazy, but the poison portion of the build is eating enemies, right? So I'm not focusing on good damage output, but I'm focusing on too much poison on enemies, so enemies gonna die fast.
It is done.
Right? But I'm going with damage reduction and survivability, so I'm able to do tier 100 at this level. Yeah, the Metamorphosis. Yeah, the Metamorphosis is more for to work with the boss well, unless you're a build that doesn't have a way to get out of a CC. I think I dropped the freaking... Yeah. I mean, if you're struggling with getting out of CCs, I can see Metamorphosis being really good for you. Because he only has a 5 seconds cooldown. And if you have a boot that have multiple charges, that's multiple ways of getting out of a CC. So, definitely putting it on a Necro so that class is slow. Fuck. Oh, yeah. I mean... Well, I don't know about that now because, fuck, the Necro is getting a lot of buff to movement speed. Necro is gonna move fast. I mean, Dead Reach got changed, and then you have a glyph that give you more movement speed. I don't see Necro's gonna be too slow now. It's probably gonna be on pair with different classes. This aspect got a buff too, so I think Flurry is gonna be insane.
Is always hot.
Now, let me see if I have Ghost Walker. Well, unstoppable and 4 seconds after you gain 10% increased movement speed. That probably goes to 15% or more. Probably even 25. I can see this working pretty well. The only downside is that you need two move what do you call that? You need two two mobility aspects. Utility aspect is considered. You need 2 of them so that you will take 2 spaces on your gear. So if you need something else, that's gonna suck. But yeah, Ghost Walker is gonna be really good for Metamorphosis. I just cannot find a good necklace, man. I'm just coarse.
Don't ruin all that work.
Did I put this? Yeah. Gonna take up amulet, so sad. Oh, for the movement speed, well, yeah, like that 50% increase in potency is crazy. I mean, that'll be a lot of movement speed. I forgot how like the Ghost Walker work, but 4 seconds plus while you are unstoppable, that will be 6.5 seconds. So with a good metamorphosis aspect and many charges on here, you're gonna move fast. Deadpool's physical resist. What is this crap? Twisting shade. Twisting shade, but it's a tier 74. I'm just not gonna waste it. Quite excited this year so I can test out different classes. I mean, sorry, it's not that the buff is crazy, but there's quite a few buffs that they're really interesting. One of the buffs they're interesting is like many barb skills, like the basic skill, they got a buff. And bash, I love bash. I think bash is the best you can get for a bleed build, so you can overpower enemies. And you got a buff. You're generating more resources. You are doing more damage. That's crazy. Bash is crazy for me right now. I have all the builds that I have. Many builds that I have on my page. They use Bash, and now you got a buff. Bash is, I mean, you crit for one enemy. Okay, you do 4 crits with Bash, and you're guaranteed to overpower with your next core skill. You're not gonna waste it. It's guaranteed, and it's exactly core skills. Using pain shot damage reduction is noticeable, so cause a weapon master fix. I don't think. To be honest, I don't know, because probably people never knew about the wrong interaction with weapon mastery from the beginning. Maybe we're gonna see a reduction in damage, not too much. Okay, probably if you were one shotting Duriel, I don't think you can one shot it again unless you use rapid fire. Rapid fire with the beast full boot. That's gonna be good.
Don't have enough energy.
What, this is why I hate this fucking team, motherfucker.
I'm not ready yet.
There's a few people sad. Rogue nerf. It was wrong. And you know what happened with something? Didn't even know that there's a bug for that. Correct. Nobody knew. Right? Nobody knew. But you know why everything gets fixed? Because they tell you exactly what is bug. All these streamers, they do like a video. Oh, this is bug. This is bug. You need to use this. You need to use it. They're farming viewers, but if they like the bug, they're hurting it because they're telling the developers what is wrong, right? So and then they go and cry. They say, "Oh, this needs to be fixed." And when the developer fix it, they go and cry. Oh, they fix it, but you asking them to fix it. What the fuck? What you mean? It's like the poison TV. It used to be crazy. How many times you saw Woody Joe, for example? I'm not talking bad about him. What I'm saying is, how many times he asked him for it to be fixed. When it got fixed, he was sad. But you ask it to be fixed, right? They spent 3 seasons without fixing it. So, but you ask it too much, and they fix it. As you see, it's not bad. I'm doing a lot of poison damage, but I had to get out of my way to do more poison damage. That's my take on all the on whatever why they're okay. I killed that guy. That's my take on all the bugs. If you like the bug, don't talk about it. You talk about it, and it will get fixed.
I need more time.
You know, it's not that it's not gonna get fixed because the developer has the numbers. They know that it's something wrong. That's not my point. The point is that they have to work to find it. Sometimes it takes time. You know, true, yeah. You know, for example, right now you're hitting for 100 million, and it's not supposed to be like that. Nobody talks about it. They know something is wrong, but they have to find it and see what is wrong and what is causing that, right? And if they are like, if they're occupied with something more important, they would not go out of the way to fix it, right? That's what happened with the barb. The barb was double dipping on the Hoda. There was a passive that was always working, but Rob talked too much about it, and they fix it.
I'm not ready yet.
I mean, which is, I guess it was fine. The bar was doing it. It's still doing a lot of damage. I'm not hating on the bar. I'm just saying that it's not healthy for the game, you know. It's only one build works, and if there is only one way for you to do damage, then there's something wrong. You know, and it's not healthy for the game. That's why I haven't touched 10 shot this season. I don't like too much range build. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about it. I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of close quarter combat. I'm a huge fan of close quarter combat, but
I'm not ready yet.
pain shot it was bug. It was doing crazy damage, and that was not intended. And that's probably the only build you will see people playing. You know, I have a few builds for Twisting Blades. I know I haven't seen too many people actually playing Twisting Blades. The only range build I did was this pain shot. It is fun because I can speed farm. Correct. It's still gonna be good. Precision passive got buff. You can spam it now. Twisting Blades is fun, but the return delay feels long. Sometimes I use that as my advantage, and I will show you how. Give me a second. Are you gonna change your puncture? So, oh yes, if it works how I feel, I'm gonna change it. For example, let me see here. No, not here. I don't. Okay, right here. I hit this guy. I shift here, and you see the blades returning to me. I guess I didn't hit it with. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me see. I hit this guy, and then you see all the blades returning to me. I use that as my advantages. You know, I just dash here, and all the blades return, doing a lot of damage. I don't mind. I don't mind the delay. It is good for repositioning, correct? Because you know what I mean by that is I'm gonna show you. You know, I have right now this skill, shadow imbuement. Right when the shadow imbuement returns to me, it's gonna shadow imbue all enemies. I don't have to hit them personally, and they are all shadow imbued. They're gonna take additional damage from my non-physical attack, which is poison, and they all gonna explode. So yes, if a curse dodge works as it intended, I will see myself not using puncture too much. Probably only with the poison build. Damn, that was actually pretty cool. The guy just died when he was about to hit me.
I need more time.
This is why I don't like the shifting blade. I just put it up because it's just a tier 74. Not a big deal.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Okay, that's another glyph. Efficacy. Turf. Maybe turf. Hold on. What is efficacy? Where oh, here. Now let's do efficacy better.
I'm carrying too much.
Well, let's just hope for the best with optimization. I would love to do crafting. I'm able to change stuff around items. That items are actually worth it. It's insane that you pick up all of this and nothing works. Not even for all the builds, it doesn't work. Okay, maybe this one. I don't think this is good for the barb. Those have attack speed. That's a good corruption. ASP is good for barb. Like these globes. I mean, overpower is good. Crit chance is good. I don't think Lucky Hit Chance is good. You know, it's better. Attack speed. Attack speed is good for bar. Oh, that's why you say. Oh, my bad. Yeah, Lucky Hit Chance is really not something you aim for as a barb. I don't think it's bad. There's a few passive that they are Lucky Hit base, but I used to do Lucky Hit Chance to restore though. Works great as a temporal. I mean, Lucky Hit Chance to restore either health or resources is good on a source because the source can hit almost 100% Lucky Hit Chance. Damage with skills that swap to new weapons. Trap skill damage. Imbuement skill damage. But I got a 50% lucky hit as base. Wait, really? Oh, as a base skill. Yeah, but you know how lucky hit chance works, right? You know? For example, this has a 45% lucky hit chance. But it throws 3 blades. So it's divided. Each blade has the same amount of lucky hit chance. If this lucky hit chance activates, you have a 15% chance to proc this, right? So that means that if we are saying that out of 100, maybe 2 times the skill is gonna activate, out of those 2 times that it activates, it's probably only gonna procs. It's not even gonna procs. It's 15% is 1/6 of a 100. If 15, 30, 45, 50, so no, that's 1/8 of a 100. So let's say out of maybe 8 times you use a basic skill, this has a chance to procs. So Hora got 50-50 chance then, since it's just 1 hit. Correct. Yeah, we got no bolts. Uldur is not bad for farming stuff. Hold resist, crowd control resist, monster attack speed. I guess it's not bad. Let me see if I can get it. I can only craft 11. Fuck's sake. Yeah, lucky hit chance, it's really good. Just takes a bit to process. So lucky hit chance stat is actually pretty strong for a lucky hit build. Lucky hit builds, they're not bad. As you can see, you know, my bursting venom just procs. How many times do I have to hit this guy? I hit it a lot. You know, I'm throwing 3 blades. It procs again. But yeah, it's about 8 hits, more or less, a bit more, a bit less. So piece of pay is quite good. I don't think it's good for normal dungeons. I think it's good for bossing, even more for Lilith. It will stagger bosses like damn fast. You know, if you have a good lucky hit chance build, it will stagger bosses like crazy.
I'm not ready yet.
Bosses become resilient to stagger once they hit certain amount of health, but with Face of Fate, it's still crazy good.
I'm not ready yet.
Sorry. Even if I put my cursor yellow, sometimes I miss where the fuck it is.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Any more time?
I hate these shielding weights. It makes Twisting Blade so slow.
I'm not ready yet.
Do you not use Quickening Fog on dash? Not really. I don't have too much CD to worry about. You know, I can reset Poison CD with my Bursting Venom. That's probably the most thing I'm worried about. If I'm using a dead trap, I just go with what is it, the name of this passive? This one, exposure. What aspect do you use on my boots right now?
Ready yet.
Probably for this build, exploiters is what I'm using. Let me see. Yeah, exploiters. The main reason is because if for some reason when I'm doing high tier dungeons, if the enemy, I'm dazing enemies with my Twisting Blades, and then I'm knocking them down.
I'm not ready yet.
So they will become unstoppable real fast. And I will do 40% more damage to them. So it's a no-brainer for this build.
I'm not ready yet. Any more time?
It used to be so hard to get to level 100 when the game just released. It took so many hours.
I'm not ready yet. Any more time?
I cannot attack this motherfucker. What the fuck?
I'm not ready yet.
Just wish they buffed swords more though. Last season it was on pair with Barb.
Any more time?
I don't think Swords is in a bad position right now. Swords has pretty good build. It's pretty fast. It's not tanky, right? It's not meant to be tanky, but if you know what you're doing, you can keep up with your barriers,
Any more time?
right? So I don't think Sorcerer is bad. I don't think it's in a bad position. It can maybe use some love in other skills, but it got a pretty good buff on Incinerate, which is a skill that nobody uses. I don't think it's bad, but it's definitely not good to be used, you know. It's not that you're gonna drop something else to use Incinerate. If you use Incinerate, it's because you just wanna break from the meta. That's it. The Swords teleport is crazy. I don't think somebody can compete in a speed with the Swords. The Swords blaze through maps.
I'm not ready yet. Any more time?
Definitely the best for speedrun. I mean, Yeah, behind the swords is probably the rogue. I don't think the rogue can even compete with that. Even doing a lot of damage, I don't know. The swords just pass. And if you pair the swords with like the bow lightning build, it's just crazy.
Any more time?
I've seen there is a lot of misconception with the gauntlet. And people they just want to blaze through the map. I don't think that's the way the gauntlet is supposed to be played. You definitely have to be fast, but you have to kill while you fighting, right? No one shot builds up. But you just ask yourself, do you have to one shot everything? Is it fun to just one shot everything? You're not supposed to be one shotting everything. You're supposed to play the game, right? You know, everything is dying for me, but I'm not one shotting them. That's not supposed to happen. And it happens. I don't know. I feel like the sorcerer you play maybe it's not complete.
I'm not ready yet.
Because if you pair the Raymonds with the Godslayer crown, I seen you probably one shot everything. People underestimate how good Godslayer crown is.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Nah, use the check of mine, need that CDR and the 4 point. And that's what I'm telling you. I'm not making fun. It's just you're not seeing the whole picture. You seeing like 4 more point is class. How you say that? Is defining,
I'm carrying too much.
and it's not. It's just not using it correctly. Oh, I got another point. You know, now my Twisted Blade is doing 46 right now. My Twisted Blade is doing 36 right now. That's 4 ranks less. I see you're misconcepting how it works. I'm not saying it's bad. What I'm saying is not the end of the world. Godslayer Crown will give you 60% multiplicative damage for 3 seconds. That's something that you cannot replace. 2 seasons I have played, and this is the season when I did the farm seasonal stuff. Oh, okay. I don't think uber uniques, they're like build defining. I feel like if somebody's telling you that they cannot play without an uber unique, they just don't know how to build something. I can probably rock the Godslayer. I have the Everstone. You can probably rock the Godslayer even without anything else. Once you see the type of damage you're doing, you're gonna sorry, you're gonna flip your mind. Oh, there you go, a Ghost Walker, a 19% one. 25. And if you put this on the necklace, it will go to 37. I use Shaco for that teleport CD to go down and resurgent. I mean, I'm sorry, Jesus Christ. I'm not saying the Shaco is bad. What I'm saying is that you don't really need the Shaco to bring down that teleport. There's other ways to bring it down. It's not a back momentum. I think it's probably the same at this one. This teleport ball lightning build is such a mana hungry despite the silent sky. What happened with this? What? I mean, this is good for the paint shop build, but what did I mark it? Ball lightning, I mean, but just if you take a glove for ball lightning and you slap resource regen on a local hit, I think you're gonna solve your mana issues. So trying to find a glove and do what I tell you and you're gonna see the difference. I mean, I can do really well right now. I can do better if I have a Doombringer. But it's not gonna break my build. It's not that, oh, I need a Doombringer. If I get it, fine. I haven't run Duriel again. I can try, but I'm really bored of the Duriel grind. I don't think it's... I think that it's time consuming. This band is not bad. Just so low. If I was doing tier 90s, I would probably be able to max my glaive more faster. I just don't have too many CU powder to keep crafting them.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I need more time. I need more time.
So no more snapshotting. They should put AOC back in. Bro, everybody's hurting because AOC didn't make his return this season. I feel it. It is coming. It is coming. It's coming on season 4. Let's see how high these streamers can do without snapshot. Oh, that's actually true. You can probably tell that I'm probably not the only one, but I'm one of the few that never did a snapshot. I never play AOC without a snapshot. I did a tier A AOC, which I have a video for, by being level 92. I don't think nobody have done that. I never did a snapshot, not even for fun. I never rely on something that is not supposed to happen to make my build work. So yes, that would be fun. I'm not sure how they're gonna bring it back, if they're gonna change how it works, like similar to Greater Rift, that it never ends or it have different levels. I don't know. Or maybe it have different maps that you can play target farm. I was able to go to tier 9 on my sorcerer without snapshot. Yes, I was able to do a tier 8 without any type of snapshot. I tried tier 9, but I was lacking damage. I have a few ideas to improve it. I was not even using the Godslayer crown. My Frost 2.0 would have been done better. I was not using the block glyph either. My block glyph was 0. So all I did was just bare bone with what I had, which my new Frost build is better, like by a lot.
I need more time.
And I died. I was not able to fix what was wrong, so I can keep pushing higher. I die fighting for the glory of being on the leaderboard. I am on the leaderboards. I think I am the 6 or the 7. Don't remember well. But yeah, if we're gonna take in consideration how many people did a snapshot, yeah, they will probably be lower.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Elahar so easy one shot with the balistas. Oh, I'm glad that I can tank shots with ballistas with this rogue. It'll probably take 25% of my life out of one shot. I have a video, one of the video that I uploaded, I think was that one that I had on YouTube. It shows the ballista hitting me multiple times. I think it only took like 25% of my life.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
My back's a fool. Isn't Darius good with Poison Rogue? Yes, it is. It's actually pretty nice. And the main reason why is because Bursting Venom with procs on Darius. This one here, this aspect is crazy. This aspect, it procs this ring like crazy. It procs Frostborn aspect like crazy. So let me see if I have a Frostborn around. I do have a Frostborn. I will show you. This is a good one. It's a 19. It's fine. Let me get the remaining items. And Darius is pretty good. I wish they change the poison resistance or either maximum life or something else. Total armor, for example, because you're lacking a bit of defenses that you can get in a normal helmet. But overall, Andera is pretty good. That's why when you play Poison Rogue, you are so aspect hungry. Because you need different stuff to make everything work. I hate this guy. I don't know what the fucking dev was thinking about putting that guy there. Is the only item with the life seal? Yes. Okay, if we put this here, and we take here, this, you're gonna see. If it gonna procs, motherfucker. Okay, sometimes I hate the bursting Venom's aspect. Bro. Oh, wait, hold on. That's probably because I'm losing the puncture. Okay, let's do it this way. Yeah, it's gonna take some time to bursting Venom with just poison environment. DOT procs Frostburn, yes. Particularly bursting Venoms. It doesn't want to procs. But what I mean is this. You see these? You see all the explosions happening for the ring? Look all the explosions happening, and they hit him pretty bad. 238 damage. Right? That will procs this. Will procs bursting Venoms. Frostburn aspect. It will procs this, and it will procs Andarius as well. Yes. Don't tell anybody that. I'm not sure if that's a bug. Or it's just... if there's like a weird interaction right there. Sorry. But, for example... the poison trap, which is a DOT, if you drop this will not procs this. I tested this so many times, I just doesn't procs. But bursting Venom will procs this, will procs Frostburn, will procs Andariel. It's crazy. Oh, that lightning resisting is crap. Fuck's sake, man.
Come back if you need work.
Let me see if I have a pretty good tier 90s. I need to get this glyph higher pretty soon.
tune that.
That's a problem, man. Lightning storm. Volcanic resistance breaker. Blood blizzard. No, blood blizzards. Nope. Serpent lair. I'm sorry, I'm not sure this dungeon.
Oh, you've caught a rare
The storm man, fuck's sake. Nope. That's good. Oldur's cave. Okay, that's good too. Well, that's critical resist. That's not good. You see, this is why I haven't been able to do more tier 100s because all the glyphs that I get to just fuck.
common, darn it special. Fairly well.
I don't know what it is, but I hope that it's not Banshees. If it's Banshees, I'm not doing it. I'm not dealing with Banshees anymore. They just too busted. Sorry, Banshees would just clap my cheeks. Oh my god, I'm talking about this. Let's see.
I need more time.
You're gonna see what I mean. Those Banshees that you hit you like a truck. I try, but they're gonna proc my elixir.
I need more time.
Don't remember what was the correct way. Oh fuck no, I'm not doing that.
I need more time.
You saw that? They just took down my freaking barrier. One hit.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh my god, that's getting already complicated.
I need more time.
Do you play... Hold on, we need a break. Do you play D4 on Blizzard or Steam? I play it on Battle.net, which is Blizzard.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, that's actually a good question. I don't think Steam players will be able to play PTR. Jesus Christ. Fuck's sake. Okay, let's see if we can avoid quite a few. Hopefully I don't get fucked when I drop out of this.
I need more time.
I cannot stay correct. I cannot stay one side. I have to be evading all these attacks.
I need more time.
Oh, there you go. Sorry. Hope they really change Andarios and Tempest Roar resistances. I mean, yeah, there's different ways to get resistances, you know. Having resistance in an over unique, which is already items really hard to get, I don't see the point. You know, you get a Visage and you're really not happy about it. Because it's very class specific. I hope that there is different mobs down here. Oh, this is better.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Oh, we have to be careful with the lunatics, but beside that, I don't see we have to be careful with anything else.
I need more time.
What is the shaman? Oh, right here. You imagine the shaman revives back all the elites? Oh, I will cry about it. You see, I get hit, right? It's not that I'm immune. Oh, Jesus Christ. But fuck's sake, for some reason, all the Banshees and God's Ray, whatever, they just hit you like so hard.
I'm not ready.
That it's just insane. There's not a single build that can tank a Banshee at tier 100. These lunatics, you have to be really careful with them. Only one of them, it will fuck you up.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
The League Barb can tank well.
I need more time.
Really? Like, can he actually tank all the explosions? I would not bet my neck on this on hardcore, not gonna lie to you. If it were on softcore, I maybe can try it. Maybe somebody already tried, but I'm not gonna bet my neck, you know, by playing hardcore. If you make a mistake, you can actually die.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh shit. I mean, the Heart Elite God actually changed how it works, but I still think it's pretty good.
I'm not ready yet.
I hate this dungeon, so big, but so hard to get. I don't have power, siege powder. Hey, can you guys just die?
I need more time.
There you go.
I need more time. I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
I'm not even touching my dash, man. I'm not even dashing, only if I need it, because fuck, I don't want to get hit by one of these lunatics.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm just keeping my dashes just in case.
I'm not ready yet.
Fuck's sake. Just give up.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, that's the main issue, you know. I not having my momentum up. It's why I get fucked. Those lunatic hurt like crazy, yes, and they made me back up, right? And then I lose my momentum, and then I have to re-engage. And once you re-engage without that healing, it's tricky.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, all right.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
Why you move, motherfucker? Oh yeah, that poison is working.
I need more time.
You don't use inner sight on bosses? Not really. My resource regen is not really bad, and if you pair it with this one with Tempest, it's crazy. If I was not having the pet, I would probably, get resource regen. I'd probably use a different ring, or maybe the shake will be really good for the resource gen. This I will put another 2 points more here to get more resources. Damn. Yeah, but the maximum life is slow. It's not that bad. Inner sight is quite good. I just cannot find a way to fit it in a close quarter combat build. But I think for the range build, inner sight sounds pretty good. Dead pulse. A tier 99 ball, it sounds pretty fucked up. You get hit so hard in a bolt. The rapid fire squad is quite sucks. Need the combo points. I don't know, man. Inner sight, you get. I mean, normally range skills, they're slow. And the main reason they're slow is because you have to build your precision stacks. Right? So, inner sight will give you. Once the inner sight ends, you have 3 core skill uses that will do increased damage. Right? I'm probably you're gonna get your inner sight back again pretty soon. I'm not saying it's the best, but I'm not saying it's actually bad now. My god, what the fuck is this dungeon? Alright, we'll probably get to the end of the dungeons, get the glyph speed, no mobs. Oh, I hate these guys.
I need more time.
After probably the Rave and Ghosts and Banshees, this one they're actually dangerous behind them because they stun you so much. Like you see that eye, it will stun you, and they can cast that eye multiple times. So that's pretty dangerous to get against these mobs in hardcore.
I'm not ready yet.
But it's not that I have a choice. I don't have too much sigil powder.
I need more time.
Oh.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh my god, man.
I'm not ready yet.
two of them at the same time. No fucking way. The devs need to revise this. They need to change that. I'm not saying that they don't use the skill, but if they already use it, they should not be able to use it again so fast. You know, I put a freaking cooldown to that skill.
Any more time?
You know, that's why I use exploiter aspect. You see this mob, it's unstoppable. I'm just doing increased damage to them. Oh my god, brother.
I'm not ready yet.
And my bursting banner is just not proxing.
Any more time?
Bro, I have so much poison on me. The barrier should be able to knock down the poison. And it doesn't. The poison just goes through the barrier. Those stun eyes are annoying. They're really annoying and they're really dangerous because if they stun you, you can get multiple CC and you will not be able to get out of the CC on time, and then my Elise will pop and I would just die. I would just see my Charity dying. So that's why I'm really careful with these guys, not to use my concealment too soon. Oh, sheesh.
Any more time?
Dang, I see my barrier actually ate that.
I'm not
All right.
ready yet. Any more time? I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Backstabbers. Oh, I don't know about that.
Any more time?
Okay, intelligence. We need this. Probably this one. Okay, let's skip that. Again. We're missing one.
Any more time? I'm not ready yet.
And I wonder so if Summoning Necro will be available after next week. I feel like it will be better. I don't not sure if it will be
I'm not ready yet.
viable like exactly like it built to get the tier 100 done. I still feel like the minions needs more love. The minions needs, in my opinion, it is own skill tree. It is own talents and specializations and stuff to make it viable.
I'm not ready yet.
You know, the minion doesn't have too much that you can add to them. Fucking take.
I need more time.
You can probably put like a few aspects, and that's the problem with it. Everything is done, or a lot of stuff is done through aspects, right? And it takes space on your build. There will be stats to boost the minions, and that's already taking a space out of your stats. And the stats for the minion, they're really not too good to you know.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
So yeah, I feel like they're just getting how they're working on the minions in the wrong way. That's my opinion.
I need more time.
Minions should have a whole skill tree for them, a different way to customize them, change their attack, you know, add different passive to them. Nothing that actually takes the space on you. Minions should be a complement to your build. And probably they're working on it. That's why they say they're working more on season 4. They really didn't say exactly what they're working on. True, need more aspects and more skills. I don't think more aspects will make them better. Right? I don't know, it's my opinion. You have some Paragon glyph that they're minion oriented and still they're not. It doesn't make them better. You have a whole Paragon board for the golem, right? To give it more armor, more life, and still doesn't make it better. And what happens is that it hurts you. Because really the Necro doesn't have too many boards that they're good for the Necro itself.
I need more time.
Sometimes when you want to do a specific build, there's a few like nodes and passive, and they're not helping you. We need to destroy one more. Okay, this will be here.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Ooh.
Come back if you need the forge.
I guess we'll have to end up doing one of those because backstabber is just 35% additional damage. That's really considerable. It's just you get hit so hard on these bolts. I want to see sorry, they're like the rework of Nightmare Dungeons, what exactly that means. If you will be able to target farm, if you will be able to like get a like farm the exact dungeons that you need for the exact items that you need.
Any more time?
They changed Nightmare Dungeons like a little on season 2 and they did not touch it on season 3.
Any more time? Any more time? Any more time? I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Just realizing my sorcerer won't benefit much from the vampire powers aspect. Like which one? Any of them? Interesting.
I'm not ready yet.
Maybe? Blood Boil is not good. Maybe a curse touch actually. I mean, making enemies burnable is never a bad idea.
I'm not ready yet.
Maybe that one is actually gonna be good because, in my opinion, what the fuck was that hit? In my opinion, Sorcerer struggles with making enemies burnable. In Sorcerer class needed a lot of uniques. Oh, okay. And that's why I was telling that bringing the vampire powers as aspects was not a good decision. But yeah, I feel like Blizzard's most of the time. There's a goblin here. Motherfucker, I seen the butchers here. Come here, bastard. Don't get me fucking troubles. Okay, he's it. No over uniques. Oh, damn.
I'm not ready yet.
Why I cannot hit it? When there's some corners where I cannot hit them. I think the butcher has to be somewhere. It's sad that it's a tier 99. I probably know where he's gonna be. It's gonna be probably one of the rooms that the connection to the second area. And that will be a pain in the ass to clear, but we're gonna do it. I want his ass.
I need more time. I'm not ready yet. more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Either way, we have to clear everything just in case he's just around somewhere. Okay, we need to start going down. It's true.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I need more time.
I think I heard some chains. Oh, this guy.
I need more time.
Alright, let's see where the fuck he is.
I need more time.
Sheesh.
I'm not ready yet.
I feel like these mobs, they have a chance to do a critical strike on us. And Blizzard has never shared that information. That's probably all the one shot where they're coming from. Oh, sorry. Oh,
I need more time.
oh my god. The javelin throws. Come out of nowhere and one shot my sword.
I need more time.
I mean, to be fair, the sword is pretty easy to one shot. And that's the bad thing about the swords. He doesn't have good defenses. You know. And it's, I guess it's fine. The sorcerer, it's supposed to be for doing damage. The sorcerer is supposed to be weak. Right? It's not supposed to be engaged in close combat. But the problem with this game is that when do you not engage in close combat? Right? So they make the swords weak, and they forgot about that. That for most of the time, to not say 100 of the time, you will be in this situation with the sorcerer running around because it's close combat. Correct, you're always facing enemies like this, and the sorcerer only has his barriers to tank this. He's pretty weak. So they didn't saw about it, and they didn't make the sorcerer stronger. They gave the sorcerer the glass cannon passive to make it even weaker. That's stupid idea. They should have set the glass cannon. Instead of you take more damage, you use more mana. At that point, that would be a better approach. You know, you're not doing more damage like at a cost of nothing, right? But fuck, not live.
I'm not ready yet.
You know, you if you're doing a tier 100 with your sorcerer and your barrier goes down, you're dead. You're dead. You cannot tank any shot. Even weapon mastery passive is better than glass cannon. Yup. Okay, the butcher has to be nearby.
I need more time.
We're very close to the end of the dungeon. I just don't see it on the minimap.
I need more time.
If you play like a fire sorcerer,
I need more time.
that it really doesn't have too much of a way to reduce cooldown, right? To use barriers. You're really kind of fucked.
I need more time. My bags are full.
Well, I guess the butcher was not here.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, that's why lightning is still better. Correct, because of the CC reduction. And that's sad because that force you to do one type of build only. Right? Got no motivation trying meteor.
I'm not ready yet.
I don't see. I never. They frost me again, motherfucker. I never expected. Jesus Christ, how many times you gonna frost me? I never expected meteor to be meta. I expect it to be viable. Woo, that's bad. I mean, it's viable. It's not meta. I'm not saying meteor is bad.
Not ready yet.
Meteor is pretty good and pretty fun if you know how to build it. It's just not a lightning sorcerer. I think Arlash is even better than Meteor.
I'm carrying too much.
Okay, 16,000 live. Yeah, next level is gonna give me 0.4 more. True cause Arlash is fast as fuck. Correct. The CD reduction you get with Arlash is incredible. These freaking allergies, oh my god. Every season is the same. This is something like, you see this armor? Intelligence, poison damage, core resistance, and total armor. I feel like they should restrict what type of stat should roll on these armors. You know, because why would you wanna go offensive in a defensive piece of gear? So that makes it really hard to roll different stats. Last season, our latch is broken with Select, so it was crazy. Yeah, I saw the Immortal Sorcerer and the Immortal Barb. It was crazy. As long as you were able to keep up with your resource generation, you were basically immortal. Blood Blister, Volcanic, and Poison Resist. Blood Blister, Volcanic, and Poison Resist, and Burnable Resist. What the fuck is that? I mean, I don't like Blood Blister. I'm just running out of sigils. Child resistance, cold resistance. That's pretty high. Another chest piece, just throw in the garbage. Damage reductions, excellent. Life is maximum. What the fuck is that? Damage and could throw skill damage. Yes.
I need more time. I need more time. I need more time.
That's what I'd say. Fuck's sake, I forgot about that. I'm glad they did not pop my elixir. That's why I don't like Blood Blister, because I forget about them. It blew my barrier and it blew my whole life.
I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Oh my god.
couldn't have made it without you.
Any more time? I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Any more time? I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
You're a saint.
You are a saint. No, I'm not.
Any more time? I'm not ready yet.
Mm, I guess we can go with closer. This one that would be good. Interesting. Yeah, I guess the world boss already happened.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Jesus Christ, that's so many shrines at the same time.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I need more time. I'm not ready yet.
Jesus Christ, that's doing something that is really fucking me up. That's why I don't like this bolt in this high tier dungeon, high tier difficulty.
I'm not ready yet.
Everything here is just elemental damage, for the most part, and it's really crazy. I don't have that item. Interesting. I would not do the last room without it.
More time. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Yep, I will get them again. Fuck that. Not gonna do the last room without my elixir. Okay, how far I am? Pretty far away. Imagine we don't open the last chest spaces and actually an over unit is there.
I need more time. I need more time. I'm not ready yet. I need more time.
Oh, sheesh.
Any more time? I'm not ready yet.
Oh my god, why so many? They just keep spawning. Fuck that.
Any more time? Any more time? I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Any more time? Any more time? Any more time? Any more time? I'm not ready yet.
Oh shit, nice. I was thinking, where the fuck this guy came from?
My bags are full.
Wait, hold on. Let me drop that. Damn. This is also pretty sad.
And cold resistance not good. Right, I guess everything was just trash. All right, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take some sleep. Thank you so much to anybody that was just dropping on the stream, watching it. It's really appreciated, guys. I'll be back tomorrow if God allows me, and I wish you guys the best. See you tomorrow.